One more time. We back again, family. What's going on? Yeah.
Hopefully nobody got rained on.
Oh man, we got rained on big time.
But you didn't get rained on. It's
No,
raining.
I mean,
okay, yes.
well, I mean Nashville.
Yes.
We had a lot of rain. So yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
Everybody's safe. No accidents, because people love to act like they don't know what they're doing when it's raining outside, like the road changes colors or something.
Right. It's not that serious.
It's not. You just need to be safer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really all I had. Was
there you go.
Hope everybody was safe today, because it looked bad. It could have got bad.
I wanna talk about reality. There are so many different opinions and perspectives and perceptions. There's so many different ways to look at something. People can look at something scientifically. They can look at it artistically. They can look at it from a perspective of astrology. They can look at it from a legal perspective. There's so many different perspectives that can be reality. We can have a lot of different facts, but there's usually only one or very few points. We're in a situation today where when we come up to a traffic light, and we have this on this channel, speaking to this, we get what's wrong? Somebody said something?
Yeah, she said she can't hear us.
Oh, she cannot?
Exit out and then come back in. Hold on, I'll type some stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so
sorry.
It's okay. I need them to hear. So we have a lot of different perspectives and perceptions, different ways that you could look at something when we approach a situation. When I say reality, I'm saying it has to be one point. No matter what your background is, your social economic background, your cultural differences is, no matter what perspective you have, when you pull up to the traffic light and it's a four-way stop,
you gotta respect it.
Everybody has the same rules. Yeah. Okay? You can think whatever you would like. Once you proceed through that light, no matter what your perspective is, what you think reality is, no matter how you feel about the situation, red is stop, yellow slow down, green is go. There are some things in this life and in this world where there is no other way to see it. There is no other way to view it. But here we are. A lot of people today in relationships, it could be business, it could be an association, it could be a spousal, it could be a marriage, it could be family, nuclear, whatever you would like. People have so many different ways of looking at something. Where are the rules? How can we proceed without order, rules? How can we proceed without ethics, morals, and values? How can we proceed without understanding and respecting the other person who we're dealing with? If you walk into this situation seeing it only from your perspective and only from your view and not understand what the other person has to go through and endure to deal with that situation with you, that's going to be a huge problem. It's going to be an impasse. Just like the traffic light, you're going to have an accident. So when I talk to people about relationships, I hear people with a lot of points, a lot of different perspectives. They have a lot of different scenarios. And I ask some simple questions that they cannot answer. If you can't answer the very simple question, was the right light red, yellow, or green? If you can't answer that question, if you can't answer that, you probably was the cause of the accident. Okay? So I just wanted to put that out there and use that. I'm getting a lot of people who are not understanding what reality is. They're coming from their own perspective, their own judgment, from their own background experiences, and they are trying to get their point of view across and not understand the other person. So when you do that, you're going to always have an impasse. So I just wanted to put that out there, and that's my monologue for the day. Yes.
Sorry, I'm going to get off of Instagram real quick and then come back.
Okay.
But go ahead, keep talking.
All right, so we're going to have to get the show kicked off today. So we did get this rain. Iman has been doing this stellar job. Like, I wish y'all could understand like how this is so not scripted, right? And when I say so not scripted, like it's really good to see her grow and elevate. And I put the posts out there on the different social medias like, hey, you know, how good of a job she's doing asking these questions. So to watch her grow and see her elevate and get to this next level is really it's kind of like a lot, like, because I'm watching her grow as we are doing the podcast, right? So, you know, you watch a child grow up and then now she's a grown woman, and then to watch her elevate into maturing into a mature woman right in front of your eyes is something.
I've had a lot of
Right.
life very
experiences, right? That's changed your perspective. Quickly. Your reality has shifted. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Now she can hear.
Okay, cool. Good deal. I'm glad y'all back Instagram.
Yeah, it's like a fast track. Mm-hmm. It's a good fast track.
Yeah.
It's a lot sometimes. Sometimes I just have to just sit down and just sit in it and just play my
So what's the biggest difference though? Like tell the audience what is the biggest difference from how you saw it 2 years ago from how you see it today? How's your perspective and your points and change
on life, or are we talking specifically
just on life? Every relationship and life, because this has shaped the way you see life. Yeah.
I'll do categories. So right. Family. It has shifted that there were things happening way before my existence and are still happening. Mm. And it's a beautiful, tragic love story.
Right. Man.
I learned a lot of that at the reunion. Shout out to Auntie Terry for that birthday.
Right, it's her birthday. And it turned into a reunion.
Yeah.
It wasn't a reunion.
Let's see. Myself, I have learned forgiveness doesn't always have to be presence. You don't have to be present in somebody's life to forgive them or want the best for them. Relationship-wise, I have learned that it is work. I know I hear my dad talk about all the time that it's work, but it's like when it actually happens to you. And it's not like I'm not getting beat up, but sometimes I'm just like,
right. It feels like
okay. But again, it's like the lesser evil. You know, you're gonna deal with something with somebody. I'm dealing with it with him. I wouldn't change it for anything.
There you go. It's gonna weigh 10,000 pounds no matter how you do it. Exactly. 10,000 pounds of feathers or 10,000 pounds of steel. Yes. Still 10,000 pounds. Yes. Yeah.
So life is happening. And it's
there you
good.
go.
It's good.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good stuff.
And so, but you understand your dad a little better too from that specific situation. Yeah, right. I couldn't explain that though, could I? Could I have put that into words? What you know now? Could
slightly. Not all the way, but slightly.
Okay.
Slightly.
I don't think so, but all right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right, go ahead. Shoot.
Different situations.
Shoot. Yeah.
Very different circumstances.
No doubt.
All right. You had to wear one shoe. What would it be?
One shoe?
One shoe. A sandal, sneaker, boot.
Oh, boots.
What brand?
Rockports.
Just said it. Yeah, we knew that one.
She don't know.
Okay, if you had one liquor, what would it be? No chaser. You're not getting nothing.
Oh, no chaser? Oh, Remy Martin VSOP.
Okay. All right, we're switching to your kids. As kids, who was the funniest?
Between you and Ren?
Yeah, childhood wise.
Give me an age. Cut me off. Y'all
10.
was hilarious. Oh.
No, wait. 13. Because that was right around each of our transition periods.
13? Who was funnier?
Like from birth to 13. Both of us in those 13 years.
Ooh, that's good.
It's all on footage, people.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right, because that's crazy. I have to say because early on you were hilarious. Like your first 4 or 5 years, it was so that's kind of cheating because you know you were the oldest, right. And then you did it first. And not saying that Ren didn't have her days, years. Yeah. But I have to say you because early on you were something else. Yeah.
One day I will show y'all the battery video.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
We got it. Yeah, we'll play it.
Can't explain it. Okay, who ate more as a baby?
Oh, Ren, flat out. It ain't no question.
And she was the smallest one.
Always. Like
she was the smaller baby.
From a baby up. I'm I'm gonna say till today. Actually, she still could out eat you. I don't know. If
Probably
she's,
so. Yeah.
Mhm.
If she's not on her health kick train. Okay. What was the last thing you painted?
Ooh, painted.
It's hanging up.
No, I painted since then. I didn't finish it. It's
Oh,
behind-
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I painted the lady with the black little. She had on a red skirt with the black top.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I don't even have a name for it. That was the last thing I painted.
Okay. What have you always wanted to paint but haven't?
A portrait of one of me, you, or somebody in my family, somebody close to me.
So a portrait.
Yep.
I need to get on that.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
you know what? I think you should do that for Auntie Lee.
Do a portrait, Auntie. I never did a portrait before. Always,
Or Auntie Sandy.
y'all know how you know this thing
For
like
one of your aunties.
right.
I wanna
Well,
get-
no, because everybody gonna want one. See, then
I
you
know,
gonna be
but I'm
playing
saying,
favorites.
you gotta start it.
Because we have a jealous auntie out of all 9,000 aunties that we have. One of them is very, 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 very jealous. And yeah, we ain't gonna call no names. And you know, yeah, she's something else. Yeah, she's something else.
Or you could do all of them. Like it would take time, but you could do all
You
of
know how
them.
long a portrait take? Okay,
In my mind,
at least 2-3 weeks. That's if you're fast.
So a year.
And I don't do it. So
it will take you a year.
oh,
Almost.
oh,
a year.
so just take a year.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, y'all. Just take my year from me.
I don't paint, so I don't.
I want you to do something for a whole year and see how that work out.
Yeah.
Consistently, because you got to be consistent.
Okay.
That's a lot.
What album do you listen to the most?
Album. I mean, that's not even a fair question. The whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, if an album had 10 songs, you listening to 5 or 6.
Oh, you know Barry White. You already know.
Okay. But what album is that? Which one? It's a lot of them.
I mean, right. So I listen to, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think about which album it came off of. I just got this whole playlist and I don't even do that. Now, if you ask me to sit down and specifically go back through it, I can, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay. How often should parents tell their kids that they love them? On a healthy tip. Let's go.
3 times a day, at least. In the morning, at night, and then during the day somewhere. Because they're probably doing something where they need some encouragement on during the day, and
Phone
you need
calls.
to say that again. Yeah, something like that. So 3 times a day, I think is cool. At least once, either in the morning or at night. No less than that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How often should kids say that they love their parents? I love you to their parents. Because we have a different vantage point.
Yeah. I would say at least once a day. I would say the same thing. If you live
Well,
with
you
them.
said 3 times a day for parents.
Right. Exactly. At least once a day. I'm sorry. Right. I'm sorry. At least once a day for your parents, young people.
Well, and it might not be I love you. It could be your love language. Because that's important too.
It is, but you need to be able to say it.
Yes.
That will get weird if you can just always show love. And that's cool, but you should be able to say that too.
You know, we're talking on a healthy tip. Now,
It's healthy to say, I love you. If you love them, you should be able to say, I love you. It shouldn't be a big deal.
He's popular.
No, I'm not. Yeah.
He's the man with the plan.
You know what? And yeah. All this shouldn't be happening, y'all. For real. There it is.
All right, well, just like that said. Okay, what are 2 disadvantages of cell phones?
Disadvantages?
Yes.
They give out way too much information personally for people there that don't, who are in your circle. They can have 24-hour access to you, and when you don't pick up your phone, they can fault you for it. Okay, whether you're working or not, whether you want to talk to them or not, that starts arguments that we didn't have 30 years ago. Like when somebody wasn't at home, they just weren't there, and you couldn't talk to them until they got back, and that just was that.
Right.
Now people could literally break up and get divorced because somebody didn't pick up a phone. Like that's crazy. That's too much access. That's personal. Business wise, it's too much information. It is. Listen, this is not a theory. This is not a probability. This is not my opinion. There are way too many ways to take information from your electronic device. Your entire life is on there, and then even your future, because they can dictate your future now from your prior use on your cell phone. So you need to make sure that you understand that that is a lot of information. Okay. And I don't think that they can't do it. They can sit right outside your house. They don't have to hack your phone. They don't at all.
You're good.
Oh. Oh, okay. That's okay.
A little too much.
That's too much. Oh, that's too much.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a lot.
There you go. Thank you for that.
Just a little bit.
Because you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have took it there.
Yeah, because, man, y'all got to understand. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
a
is.
lot, man. Okay. Do you know what I
Okay,
see
well,
now?
That's it.
I see now that I am one of the older elders or eldest as far as this generation is concerned.
Yes.
And I used to think that the
Yes, you are.
older people were doing too
It's
much.
crazy.
Yes, I thought they was crazy. I said, y'all overdoing it. It's not that serious. And they're seeing the potential, not what it is in the
Yeah.
reality state now. They're seeing the potential of what's happening. So I get it. Yeah.
I would like to one day talk to an elder and see how they transitioned with cell phones.
Mm.
Because I see a lot of people, still have guests at work with flip phones. And I want to ask them, like, what are you doing with it? Like, I mean, call out, call in. Hit you with a text. That's all they need. Some people, that's all they need. But because we're in a popcorn society, everybody needs instant gratification.
Mhm.
Instant gratification. They need things now. Shout out to Amazon and online shopping. They doing it for people out here because
There you go.
it's a lot of introverts that I'm noticing. It's a lot of people. The pandemic has created more social anxiety in most people, so they cater to those people, which is a good and bad thing. Because I see a lot of posts of like couples making videos together, like, oh, me sneaking into the house, but my husband not seeing my Target bags or my Amazon
Well,
packages.
they got stuff like that for real?
Yeah, couples make videos like that all the time because it's like the husband doesn't see the purchases until it's on the statements.
Right.
And then when he sees like Amazon, Target, or the source of where the money is going, then he like, where's all this stuff? And you just like, well, I put it in the bathroom. And it's funny. But I know that can kind of cause havoc because, you ain't got to go nowhere. You just open your phone, look at a picture, click, and buy. You ain't got to deal with nobody. You ain't got to talk to nobody. Now, delivery people don't even talk to the people in the neighborhood. Like before, I remember talking to our mailman as a child.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
I don't know who that person is.
Man, my mailman, back in the day, man.
I don't know who that person is.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be it for me. My last question.
All right.
Who liked who first, you or Miss Candace? Now, I mean, they're different categories.
Right. I was going to say I got to have her present because I don't like to answer questions like that because again, that's my perception. Right. I can't, really speak for her.
Yeah.
Because we never really had that conversation. Oh. Like not that specific one.
Gotcha.
Well, look at I would have to
sparking conversations.
I would have to say I liked her first. Let me just say that because I can speak for that, right. And then she would have to answer and let me know if that's accurate or not.
We'll ask her later.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. That's what's up.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Find that out. Yeah. But I want to give all of my restaurant service industry people a shout out.
No doubt.
Because we're going through it. And I'm looking everybody in the eye right now. If you see this look on our face, stop it. You're doing too much. And we look you dead in your eye like this.
Explain to them why though.
So now because of the pandemic, most people are not applying
the
for
service
work.
industry, period.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
And especially restaurants,
Yes.
because it's a time sensitive issue.
Yes. Now let's speaking of time sensitive.
All right.
If you are a time sensitive table, please let your server or your bartender know that as soon as you sit down. Don't sit there for 20 minutes and be like, oh, we got a show in 30 minutes. What?
So wait, go back up.
Okay.
Normally,
Sorry,
there's a staff of
thing.
right there. Right, I understand. You know, you reel me back. I get it. I got it.
I had a little moment.
Yeah.
I was like,
so you got to explain to them. Normally, if there's a staff of 15, you're running a staff of 6.
yes.
You short 9 people.
Yes.
So explain to them why they need to let you know so they can understand.
Okay, that's not gonna work at all.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, you had a staff of 16.
yes.
Now y'all running off.
9.
Yeah.
So we're doing double the work for you guys to have an experience. Okay.
So, no, it is what they there for.
Right. I'm saying, but that's yeah. So you're walking in
right
to get an experience, and these are not normal circumstances.
Right.
So when you are time sensitive, like we're time sensitive, it would be nice to let your server know, because we have to do multiple things. Like when, let's just say, there was a host, greeter, busser, server, bartender, dish, kitchen. Now you got
right.
server, bartender, manager, kitchen. Like it's okay. I'm sorry.
See, I got you.
Okay,
I
I'm sorry.
understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Just it would be best to know what you would like to drink.
Yes, there you go. No.
Have an idea.
There you go. If you can have your appetizer, your drinks, and your order ready, if you can go to the menu before you get to the restaurant, that will be key. That will help the server and the cooks, chefs, and the line preps. That will help if you can already know.
And any condiments that you need.
Yeah.
Any extra things on the side.
There you go.
Because I've gone to tables. Is there anything else that I can get you guys right now? As soon as I drop the food off, and I let them look at the table. Oh no, we're good. Thank you. I come back. Oh my God, can we grab mayo, mustard, extra pickle? Ma'am, sir, I've asked you these things. And we ask you these things not because it's healthy for us. It's because we're trying to get it all in one sweep.
Because if they spend that time at your table,
yes,
then somebody's going to spend that same amount of time at their table.
Multiply
and then somebody else is going to spend that time at their table. And it's like dominoes.
Yes.
So the faster you can get them away from your table efficiently, the faster they can get to the next table and come back, circle around to your table.
And subtopic. The kitchen has nothing to do with the server. Please stop taking it out. We are not back there cooking your food. We are trying to relay messages that you relay to us. Sometimes there's a disconnect, like everything we do in life. Don't take it out on your server. Also, servers are making $2.13 an hour. So if you run up $100 tab, what do you think that server is? You think we here for jolly and
so explain?
Okay. $100 tab that's a lot of work. It's kind of hard unless you go to a specific kind of restaurant, then that's different. But
the average
family is gonna run up $100 tab. 4 people, that's $25 a person.
Right.
That's not hard to do. But on average, you should tip at least 15% of your bill. If you're not ready to tip 15% of your bill, do not eat out. Get it to go to fast food, or go to a food court. Or this might be wild to y'all. Eat at home with your family. Okay. Like if you require a lot, it's like if
They don't know that.
Right. So it's like if your boss requires you to do more work, you're going to want to be compensated for that. Correct, people? So do the service industry. You know, if you ordering a $99 steak and you get toppings and you getting bar drinks and you just having a good old time and you stressing your server out and you leave and you be like, hey, this for you. And you leave her or him $5. All right. Have a good day, sir. So if you don't plan on tipping, don't eat out. Please.
Well,
There's no
so
explaining.
no, okay, well, I will.
If you don't plan on spending, like you know, when you go out to eat, oh, okay, babe, you drinking, I'm drinking, cool. What's our budget? You're gonna have to tip. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Simple. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, no, that's all right, because you're not sorry.
No, I am.
You probably could have put it a better way, but you just put it out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that okay? Okay?
No. I'm saying
respectful.
It's all right. I was respectful, but it's always a better way to do something. Yeah. So, but I've been in there as well. So here's the thing: you guys are the boss when you go out to eat. If you like to get paid a fair wage, understand they make $2, $1.75, $2.15, depending on where you go to. They don't make a lot of money. They get paid off tips. So when you go out, you're the boss. If you like to get paid, then pay the person that's working for you. Now you get that shift. So if you don't pay the people in the restaurant and you frequent restaurants, that's why your boss doesn't pay you. They feel the same way. Now you just get to switch sides. You get to see how it works, from on the other side when you are the one paying. Even if you get good service or bad service, if you're getting good service, then you should pay that professional for his or her job. You need to pay them for that. So if you don't pay them, then understand that is exactly how your boss feels about you. It's no different. And I'll close it out with that. Yeah, that's it.
That's the more restaurant experience.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
I'm
right.
I'm in the trenches right now.
I was paying the bills.
Yeah.
I knew I was the one to come to the table and had to smooth over the situations to make sure that you were having an experience. Because I understand you're not there for business. You're there for an experience. Yeah. Somebody might be in town. It could be a graduation. It could be a retirement party or something like that. So I have to interject myself into that thought process, and then look at it from that perspective. So I understand.
Also, please pack patience.
No, that's what they don't. No.
I'm
they're not coming there for
listen,
that.
I'm not talking to. I'm helping other servers out. I'm not really. Yes, this is it's one of those things. It's like I'm talking to the customers, but I'm really, talking to my servers because we all understand.
Mm-hmm. Understand that they don't understand, that the customer doesn't understand.
Yes.
Understand that.
And I've had conversations with my coworkers, and sometimes we talk and we say, okay, we can kind of change the energy of the restaurant. Teamwork helps. I know majority restaurants are short-staffed. The more you help out the next person, the smoother your shift is going to go. So I have some servers that go grab their own beers or make their own drinks sometimes because we're all one person. So we can't keep doing multiple things. And it's, yeah.
Okay, so let me help with that. Okay. So in a restaurant, good people, it's different than your job. So you're dealing with your own, it's personal, your own personal life. You bring it to that table. Then you're dealing with somebody's personal life at that table, their event in that space at that time. Right. And they could have went through a bad space before they got there. And now they're in this place for this event. So there's a lot of personal energy going on right here, okay? So a lot of times the server in the restaurant, there's so many duties and tasks that has to be executed in order to give you this experience. And if you've never done it, you won't understand it. So please understand it's an 85% chance that if you're getting slow service, is because there's something else going on. They're not trying to give you slow service. That's not what they're doing because that's not how this works. You need to get people in and out, and you need to get that flow because they get paid off you having a good experience. The faster they can serve you and make you happy, the faster they can get paid, and then you can go about your way. That's just how the business works. So if they're having you sit there and you feel like they're trying to hold you up, that's counterproductive for them. So it's an 85% chance that they're trying to do the best that they can as fast as they can. And that's just the situation. So don't think that if you're getting slow service, that's the design. Very, very rarely is that it. Very rarely. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's about accurate. Cannon?
You put it in a more long
long version. That was long math.
I'm learning to just stick it.
Yeah, you can't. Well, because people, to them, for you, it's a job. Understand?
No, I enjoy it.
Right,
So,
but it's still a job for you.
Right, but it's
Is it an experience every table you go to?
Yes.
It's an experience.
Like a new experience?
Like for them, they may have never been there, never met you because you had this happen to you.
So it's an experience.
Right, for them.
So it's an experience. I have to create an experience.
Okay, no, so right.
So it's an experience.
So each table you go to, you look at it like that?
Yeah.
Okay, see, most people don't. It's a job. But that's good
because
if you see
I see people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just see green. That's just not who I am. Because let's just say someone leaves me $10, right? And then they come back and they give me 20. They come back and their family give me 10. They come back, their family give me 25. There is more to just a table to me.
Right.
So to me, it's an experience. So when I get that experience taken away from me,
that's the long game.
It's like, it's frustrating because it's like I could have missed out on an opportunity because this person over here doing this table doing this, they want too much over here, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So to me.
To you. So
hopefully servers, you're not just doing that.
You're right. Most servers and hosts.
But I've also learned, me also being a consumer, I can tell when servers are just doing the absolute most or nothing at all. Mm-hmm. Because now this is another segment of the restaurant industry. Brown people, specifically African Americans, those of the culture. Okay. When we walk in a restaurant, I'm not even gonna lie. We have a stigma. So you wonder why your server's short with you, why they're not really paying attention to you. It's because 9 times out of 10, I'll give y'all 8. You don't tip properly. You run us the most and pay us the least. Now, would you like to put that in a longer version or? Because
well, again, I did. I put it in a long version. I said, you are the boss. Right. When you walk into the restaurant.
Well, I mean, culturally. We're being specific.
Okay. I'm saying no matter what your ethnicity is, once you walk in there, you are the boss. You are going to pay the host, hostess, the server, and the like. It depends. You could even tip the chef. I've tipped the chef before.
Yeah.
I've called back. She see me. I'll call back there if I have a good steak, and I'll ask, to talk to the chef or the sous chef or whoever in the back and let them know that they're doing a good job because they don't ever get the compliment.
Right.
The compliment comes to the host, the hostess, or the server.
Right.
So I go back there and I'll tip even the chef, So I make sure that they know that they're doing a good job and they appreciate it. So when you go to a restaurant, you are the boss. So you have to make sure you pay people how you want to get paid. I like for people to appreciate the service that I give because I give good customer service, but I'm a little bit of an alien. I don't do it for the money. I do it only to please my customer.
Right.
So if my customer is not pleased, then I didn't do my job. The money doesn't matter. If you give me a ton of money and then you never come back, to me, that wasn't a good job. But that's me.
Right.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
I think it's time for me
to
go on my own and have a little segment because my mind needs to have a ranting session.
There you go. You need to, you need to, yes. You need to do that.
We might need to.
Yeah, you need to, you need to go and sit down because y'all said y'all were going to do it. We was up at the job and y'all said y'all were going to get together, so y'all should do it. You want to wrap this one up?
That's it? You got something?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm good.
People?
We want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church.
The bar.
Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clifford Dome Chronicles. Thank you.